No, yeah, that's the ultimate way to.
Oh, I hear you.
It was that was the thing. If you wanted to ruin my future and faith and everything, you have Kobe Bryant die in a helicopter crash with his daughter and a bunch of other kids that he's coaching.
Yep. Yeah.
And I'm sick of everyone talking about the other
you're
people.
Stepping on my wire.
Really?
Yeah, it's too much of the other folks.
What
No, they're like
kidding.
everyone matters. It's like shut the fuck up, dude. You
Life
don't know what you're
matters
talking
for
about.
everybody. What the hell?
Get your cock in gear.
Get this.
Yeah.
Take your fucking wire, John.
I was just saying that if Satan appeared to me and I remember waking up when I was 22 and I was living in my cum shack in the back of your house.
That was when you were living over here and you were shitting yourself.
I was shitting myself and fucking my Sasha Grey mouth fleshlight.
You ordered a custom Sasha Grey one?
It wasn't custom, shitbag. Like imagine
They make them where they like the women literally like you know when you go get
it was
your,
the cheapest. It was
like,
on
teeth
sale or
mold.
some shit. It
They
was, like,
do a
on
mold
sale.
of them.
I remember being
Well, that
so
was the
excited
custom.
getting the package in the mail. Like I was so nervous your dad would find it, and I was like, your dad's gonna find my Sasha
You were nervous
Grey
my dad
mouth.
was going to find it and start jacking off into it and then leave it at
No,
your door.
He's gonna give it to Franco. He's like, this is a weird like. Franco's like coming his syphilitic AIDS ass. Anyways,
No one knows who Franco is. Franco was my
we should
dad's
go into
roommate
Franco
for a
on
while.
this.
Was that
Have
the,
we talked
the
about
accountant,
Franco?
right?
No.
Franco
was the loser. He did
let me,
nothing.
we'll explain Franco for a second. Franco was a Italian gypsy con man who wandered the streets with a waitress
She was hot.
who was kind of hot. She kind of wanted to fuck me, I think.
She-
She wanted to fuck
she
John,
wanted to
too.
fuck me.
She wanted to fuck both of us.
She wanted
And
to go down to the cum
My
shack.
dad met this guy at like a coffee shop or someplace and just got swindled by him and his story.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm a former DJ, dude." He's like, "I'm a self-employed DJ." My dad thought this guy was like Skrillex, and he moved him in while John and I were living downstairs here, and there was just this
There were two
Italian gypsy
squatters. There were squatters
and
in your
his
house.
wife squatting in our living
The
room.
best thing about Franco and the best part of his story is that it's so tragic in that he fucked with Scientologists and they stole his apartment.
Yes, that was the story that got my dad to buy into him.
An
Do
amazing
you know
story.
more details?
He told-
of the story?
He subletted a apartment in like Las Feliz to Scientologists.
This is why my dad was convinced
And
like
then-
it was real. Like my dad was like, he's homeless. Like he has an apartment,
loser.
but he lost it. And it's this crazy
But
story.
the funny thing is like Franco was an illegal immigrant from like Italy, which is hilarious to me. And like what is this, like 1930? And he tried to get his apartment back that he was subletting from a Scientologist, and the Scientologist contacted INS.
Yeah, and just screwed him over.
And he lost him his job. He
Lost
had
him
a
his job. He got him fired from his job, and he took his apartment from him.
He stole his apartment,
This
which is great. Like
fucking-
that's wild. And then Franco had to live here.
This retarded Fellini.
He was like 90 pounds, and he had this. All I remember is one day Franco. They were both on pills the entire time.
Oh, they were
They were
drugged
on
out the
fucking
whole time.
Klonopins, whatever the fuck they had. And
They
I
were
remember-
using my dad. My dad would go out all day and like
Oh,
do
God.
shit, and they would sit around the house all day.
Like in the
We were gonna
living-
kick his
in the
ass.
living
Remember the day
room?
we were gonna kick his
John
ass?
and I wanted to beat the living fuck out of him.
There was one day, Devin. I was really broke, and Devin. There was like days where like my food was whatever Devin brought home from the bakery.
I
he
worked at a
at.
bakery. I worked nights at this bakery, and I would take home all these extras in
And
a
they were
big bag,
delicious.
and we would
They were
live off
delicious.
them for
They were
weeks because
fucking
we had no money.
delicious. It was the best of times and the worst of times, they say. And so Devin came home. It was a special night because usually you had one or two chocolate croissants, but this night Devin had like a dozen chocolate croissants, and
got
they
a
were
lot.
delicious chocolate croissants. And we would put them in the toaster oven. We were so excited, and you had a bunch of weed.
Yep.
And it was like we were like I remember it was like it was like my Friday. It was your Friday. We were both gonna come home. We were gonna have a bunch of chocolate croissants, smoke weed, and watch where the fuck we watch. It was. God, that was fun.
It was a fun time.
God, that was a great time.
And then we come home, and this Italian bricklaying piece of shit had eaten all of my croissants.
He had smoked all your weed.
And smoked my weed. It was
smoked
all
all
out.
his weed. He smoked all his weed, and he ate two of my eggs.
What
he
the
ate two
And
of
he
my
ate a
eggs.
couple of his eggs.
He ate two of my eggs. And this cocksucker.
It was like train
This
spotting.
cocksucker. Dude, we were sitting in that living room going, he's going to walk through that door, and we're going to
John and I were
fuck out
hyping
of
ourselves
him.
up because
We were gonna
they
kick
were
his
gone
ass.
when we got home. And
We were
like, where the fuck is everything?
Like, we were like sitting there like, we're going to
and we were
this
sitting
guy
there
up.
like actually contemplating like, okay, John, you
like
attack
sheep-
him and
sheep
I'll hit
party
his leg.
shit.
Like
Sheep
we
party
wanted,
shit. We were gonna fuck
We
him
wanted
up.
to kill him.
We were going to fuck him up. And this dude walks through the door. This is the funniest part. He walks through the door. First of all, your dad texted me, so I'm sorry I ate your eggs. I want to
Yeah,
replace
yeah,
the
yeah.
eggs. Like, shut the fuck up, Daryl. And it was he fucking Franco walks to the door and he has a pound bag of peanut M&Ms and a jar of fucking marijuana cooking oil. And me and Devin sat there for like a couple. He was like, "Sorry, dude. Like, here's the." He talked like this. He's like, "Here's the peanut M&Ms."
It's literally how he
talks.
talked.
And we sat there like fucking Mary Poppins, like a spoonful of oil, and we're fucking.
We were eating. For dinner. We ate
weed oil,
cannabis oil
peanut M&Ms.
and peanut M&Ms because this guy stole everything we were gonna eat. And then
we're fucking losers. We should have just.
You just took it.
we should have kicked his
took
ass.
it
We
to
were
his
total
ass.
cucks. We let this guy cuck us, and he was like 4'9", and he had like a 7-foot tall girlfriend.
Oh man. Well, I remember.
Do you remember when my dad would go out? We were like what 20,
tell this story. I know
21 years old.
exactly what you're gonna say.
We would my dad would go out and like do shit all day, and these fucking bums would sit around the house. And my dad came home, and my dad he's just a sucker, and he started like buying groceries for everybody. And one time he comes back with big bags of groceries, and Franco comes out of his room like out of like a nap, and he's like, "Daryl, did you get ice cream?"
He goes, "Did you get ice cream?"
He yelled that out loud, and I
remember looking at Devin, and the look on his face was like just abject horror.
I wanted to tackle him.
And Daryl's like justified. Daryl's embarrassed. He's like rubbing his eyebrow, and he's in the kitchen going, "Well, I got hot dogs and like buns."
No, but I got hot dogs, and
It's like, dude.
It was
Dude, you're getting fucked so hard.
And then
by
here's the
these guys.
kicker. Here's the kicker.
Yeah.
John, do you remember this? We were driving around after my dad. I finally told my dad, like, you gotta get these people are con artists.
I remember
Like,
the
get them
words
outta
you
here.
used. The words were used was the resentment is building day by day.
Yeah, I went to my dad. I go, I love you, but my resentment is building day by day, and I'm close to doing something wild. And then, after they left, John and I are driving around months and months later, and maybe you weren't with me. I see them at a crosswalk crossing the street, and they're like homeless. Like
he's pushing a
shopping cart, like out of pursuit of happiness. Like he's like carrying like X-ray machines, and his wife is like talking to herself behind him. True story.
The saddest Franco thing I had. I was playing BioShock upstairs.
Franco, dude. He used to always be like, "Dude, it's not Adidas, it's Adidas, bro."
Like, shut.
It's
Adidas. I remember I would go upstairs. I would play video games, and I would disassociate. And Franco would be like sitting there, or I remember his wife was on some Klonopin binge, and I'm sitting there playing BioShock, just disassociating, and his wife is literally crawling on all fours.
Yep,
weeping.
Yep.
She's weeping.
I think I'm watching a Lakers game. Or John's playing video games. I'm sitting there on my phone.
Yeah.
His wife comes out.
You were there?
Yeah, I was there. I remember this. His wife comes out of my old room, my middle room,
which is like 30 square feet.
It's a closet. I lived in a closet till I was like 17 years old.
Devin's a real Harry Potter character.
And this woman comes out.
the stairs.
This woman comes out of that room, literally on all fours, weeping. And we're playing video games, just looking straight at the TV, and she's moving our legs like when you're vacuuming and you're trying to like move.
For drugs in the garbage.
She's looking for her earring.
No, her belly button ring.
Or her
she
belly
had a
button
platinum
ring.
belly button ring that her father had purchased her.
Conveniently the size of a Klonopin.
Yeah, hilarious. Yeah, the junkie Richie knows.
Oh, I know. Oh, that's a common story.
Yeah, that's a common
rehab
story. You're all looking for your platinum belly ring.
I stole that from Group.
So I'm sitting. So she's weeping, and then Franco comes into the door. He walks in. He's wearing like dress pants, like black dress pants, a fucking wife beater, and then a jacket, like a black jacket.
Like over
looks
the
like
wife
a
beater.
Yakuza, man. He looks like he's in the fucking Yakuza. He walks in and he goes, "Baby, I lost my job today." And she's crying because she lost her belly.
She's sobbing. He walks in, goes, "I lost my job, baby." And she's on all fours still, like under my feet, like looking for this earring.
So funny.
And then they hug and they do this
"Baby,
moment
it's
in front
gonna
of
be
us.
okay. It's gonna be fine, baby."
Meanwhile, John and I are playing like the Call of Duty level where you shoot up a mall. We're just killing innocent people at the mall, not paying attention to them. I remember she asked us, "Did you see it? Devin, have you seen it?" And I go, "I don't know. Haven't seen anything. Get away from me."
Eventually, it was like, "I lost it on the bus." How the fuck does your belly button ring come off on the bus?
She wanted to fuck us, though. Do you remember that? Remember in the kitchen that one time she gave us both the eyes?
She
she said weird shit like that to me, too.
How'd that come up?
She kept trying to get me a
I
job.
don't remember.
She just walked in a room and offered to bathe you.
We should have gangbanged her, dude.
That would have been tight.
That would
That
have
would've
been
been
in front of
sick.
Franco for $60.
We tie him up. We
Yeah, we're like-
gangbang her in
He
front of
probably
him.
he's European.
No, he would have been into it.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
fucking.
Those are good fucking fun times, dude. We both were so full of hate, and we had no direction.
That was a crazy
and
time.
We had no direction, no hope,
No.
nothing. We had nothing, and we were fucking.
As opposed to now, where
What's
I
it
have
like?
tons of hope.
Yes. What's
No, we
the- what's the after?
we have more of a semblance of what we are as
Sure,
human beings
sure.
now. And like back then, it was just so fucked up, and everything was.
Remember before-
I spent my days just fucking my Sasha Grey fucking fleshlight, smoking weed, fucking going upstairs and hanging out with squatters that Daryl let in the house, and fucking going to my job at the mall where my boss is a Sephardic Jew that would
Where'd
like
you work
chew.
at the mall?
I worked at it. I framed canvas. I con people. Every job that's a kiosk at the mall is basically just a con
Yeah, he worked
job.
for these Israelis at the Glendale Galleria that had a
Moroccan
kiosk.
Jews that Sephardic Jews are nuts.
Sephardic.
Sephardic. I was
You'd
Sephardic.
frame pictures.
I built the canvas and I printed the so people would. This is the
He would
this is
make
the
like these
con.
things. Like
Yeah, what's the grift?
Sopranos thing right
The
behind
grift-
us,
the
like
grift
that
was-
type of
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Because framing
So-
is an
so-
actual skill. That's why I'm
Framing
asking.
is a
It's
skill.
like bullshit
I would
framing.
frame.
Years.
No. I learned how. No, not like that.
Okay.
But like basically, we had like a $30,000 Adobe printer, and people would plug their cell phones in, print pictures off their cell phones. And the thing that the grift is there's no fucking way the definition of a cell phone picture at that time could be blown up to this size.
Okay.
So these people would come in, print these cell phone pictures out, and we'd frame them on canvas. It was called Canvas Camera.
Right.
And it was fucking dumb. And it was basically, it always looked like shit. People were always disappointed. But the worst one is there was this dude that like wasn't a California dude. He was like an East Coast guy. Like he was like a white dude, kind of jacked. Had like a 4-leaf clover tattoo on his arm, but he worked in the mall too. I think he was from like Boston, but he had like Forrest Gump intelligence.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He was just a simple but very nice guy, and he'd come by the kiosk every fucking day and say hi to me. And he was just like a really nice guy, and he worked at the mall. I don't know what he was doing in LA. And he came by, and one day it was Mother's Day, and he was like, I really want to print out this picture on my cell phone and put it on the canvas for my mom. It's a picture of like me or something. And he had like a fucking like Nokia phone. And I was like, dude, I remember like, and my boss was like, if you fucking deny anyone, like you're fired.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at this guy and being like, dude, this isn't going to look that good. Like I tried to sell him on the smallest canvas size, but even then it wasn't going to look that good. And I remember like printing it out, framing it, and it looked like dog shit. And I remember handing it to him, and it was expensive as fuck. It was like $60, $70. And the look on this fucking guy's face of disappointment, but he was like my homie, so he couldn't really do anything. And it just sucked ass, dude. It was the worst job ever. And Black Friday.
Worse than shoveling dead dogs.
Yeah.
No, Dead Dogs was sick because it was Dead Dogs fucking
John will
rocked.
defend this till the
I will
grave.
defend that. It was 70% me listening to podcasts, listening to Danzig, driving around, hitting on.
Imagine listening to Danzig and like throwing a dead pit
Dude,
bull
it
in a
fucking
truck.
rocked.
That's pretty
Me-
badass.
Me showing up to
honestly.
vet clinics and fucking there's like hot fucking vet techs,
Yeah.
and I'm just like I'm the dude with tattoos that shows up and
Hell yeah.
picks up
Would
your
you wear
dead
like
dogs.
a bandana like David
I wish
Foster
I
Wallace?
did. I wish.
Yeah,
no,
John-
what I do is I'd roll my sleeves up though.
John
I roll my
helped
sleeves
out-
up.
Pack of
I
six-
pull up
keep a
like
pack of
I
six.
am demons playing, and I'm fucking rolling my sleeves up and like yeah.
John helped out Fauci.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
He helped Fauci kill all those puppies.
and the vet techs would come in and be like, "We got a really bad one today. Like it's got no head," and I'd be like,
I'll take it.
I'd be like, "Fuck it."
got no head.
Like I don't give a fuck. Like bring it to me, and I could smell their vaginas from here. You know, I was like that guy.
Really?
Silence of the Lambs.
You smelled the dog's pussy?
Anyway, so I so I fucking. Anyways, yeah. So it's Black Friday. Oh, I told the story. This is the story when I shit my bed.
Yeah.
It was Black Friday.
We've
Just
talked
shitty,
about you
shitty,
shitting
shitty
yourself
stuff
many
you know?
times.
Yeah.
That was my job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was at the Glendale Galleria.
Yeah, you'd scam people and then go back to the cum shack.
Yeah, I'd eat Panda Express.
Have to deal
all day.
with.
God, it sucked God,
We
but
had horrific
so
lives.
much fun though.
We had a lot of fun, but we were
so
also
much fun.
extremely miserable.
I would love to turn back time for like a week and just live
And just
there.
remember what it
just
was.
live there.
Be in it for a second. You remember when
just
you
go-
fucked that old lady at the bar, and David and I thought you were kidnapped?
I didn't fuck her. I jerked off.
You
on her
jerked
butt.
off on her butt, and it was right after Robin.
I think I told this.
We
It was-
told this story.
Yeah, I jerked off.
It was right after Robin Williams died, and she just wanted to watch Good Morning Vietnam. John got back to her place at like 4 a.m. He thought he was gonna fuck, and then she just turns on Good
Well,
Morning Vietnam.
I tried to fuck, but I couldn't get it in because she was so high on coke.
Oh, does her pussy close up? Like it's like
Yeah.
fuck proof?
I mean, yeah, she
Interesting.
wasn't into it.
Yeah.
She was into it mentally, not physically.
Dude, there was a time in your guys' life where you were just insecure, you know?
I'm still insecure. Like I at work
just
I'm
watched
like,
that horrible
yeah,
show.
we were just watching that
dude,
horrible
I'm
show.
so
I was like,
self-deprecating.
you guys
like,
would
it's
just
insane.
fuck and then, you know, like, work at the mall.
Nobody got
kiosk.
laid back then. It was horrible.
No.
I got laid like once.
I had a girl come down here one time
My girl
that
was at least hot.
I met on Tinder. I think I was living with you, John, but I don't. I think you weren't around at the time because I didn't want you to be around. and this girl that I thought was thick online, she gets here. She's a fatso,
The stinky girl.
and her pussy stunk.
Well, you've told this story.
Mine was
She
hot.
had a limp when she left
I
too,
had-
like a
I had
pirate.
beautiful
She had like a
black
wooden.
We
le-
did this already.
I found out she had like a wooden leg.
I had a beautiful
like,
black
this is
skin.
That
beautiful.
might have been on the Patreon.
I had a
Oh,
beautiful
okay.
black skin named
I only
Alex.
talk about stinky pussies on the Patreon.
Devin did the greatest gift to me ever because I was in the age where like anyone I fucked I fell in love with, and it was like I had this beautiful black skin girl that I was like sleeping with like every week, and then like for like 4 or 5 weeks, and then like she just dropped me, and that's fine, you know. But I was like, and like she hit up Devin on Tinder.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it was the same girl
denied
for a
her.
while.
It was the greatest. It was the nicest thing he's ever done because that would have destroyed me. That
She
would've
wanted to like
absolutely
meet up,
destroyed me.
and I
Devin
was like,
no, bitch.
I was like, don't I know you or something? I think you were like seeing my friend. She was like, LOL, maybe, haha. And I was like, well, you're creepy.
Yeah, Devin's great.
Nice.
I'm a good guy.
He's a
That's
great
loyalty,
guy, man. That's
baby.
loyalty.
What if I
That's
just tell
loyalty
John
to
right
the
now
brand.
I fucked her for like a month?
Yeah.
If you fucked her, that'd be fine now. That'd be
I-
cool. But
No. She was one of those black chicks that like had short hair.
she was the first girl I fucked
I'm not
on a
into that.
period.
The only pussy you guys share is Sasha Gray's.
Dude,
That's right.
I wish.
We used to share fleshlights. We probably
Would you
created.
walk-
There's,
Talk
there's
about- did you
probably
talk
a
about-
weird baby
Did
in
you
the other
ever
room.
share a flashlight?
No, but did you talk about walking in on me when Joey gave me my first weed vape, and that was a horrific like 3 days where I was just high the entire time fucking that fleshlight. And I remember Devin walks into my room and I'm naked, covered in a sheet on my shit bed. I'm naked, covered in a sheet on my shit bed with the fleshlight next to me, and I have the weed vape in my mouth, and it was just like Panda Express.
There's Panda Express everywhere. The room was decorated by Panda Express.
My favorite part about that whole thing is when Mark moved into my room afterwards, he got a rat.
Yeah. John never had rats.
I never
Mark,
had rats.
Mark moves in.
Mark
I walked into his room one time, 5 rats fall from a closet and run around and scatter. I freak out.
I remember telling Mark they're going to chew his pecker off while he sleeps.
Chew his pecker off.
God.
What a time.
Damn, we started this on a roll.
Yeah.
Little
That was a
bit,
good one.
little
Little bit of a
classic
roll.
old story.
Yeah. I think rats follow Mark everywhere he goes, though. You know,
It's like a Wilfred.
He's like the Pied Piper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every place he's living, rats. Just rats everywhere.
I'm self-conscious about how much I breathe through my mouth on this podcast. I feel like people hear it.
Well, don't do it.
Well, you know,
You gotta
I
just
sound like Darth Vader.
what you're gonna, you know, you'll get over it once you get used to the pod woes. You know, everyone's got their quirks,
Yeah.
right? Isn't this
Yeah.
whatever?
I'm catching my stride now.
with what work or
Just
the
life, man. I'm fucking catching
You're
it.
feeling
I'm
good,
working my
right?
ass
Yeah.
off, feeling a little better. I'm
How's
thinking
the-
about my ex less and less.
You're
I'm
gonna get that
fucking-
bike.
Oh, fuck yeah. February,
How's-
April.
You're really gonna get a motorcycle, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a Triumph or a Harley. I don't know where I'm gonna get it, but the thing I just found out today that it has to be, in order to register it in Cal. This is the most fucked up thing. There's no reason for it ever existing. If some fucker works at the DMV or some shit and hits us up on Patreon and tells us why this exists, I would love them. But the thing is you cannot register a used motorcycle you've purchased out of state in California unless it has over 7,500 miles on it. And
Who
if you-
makes these laws?
if you try to register, if you buy a bike out of state, bring it in state, and try to register it when it has, say, 3,500 miles on it, that bike gets blacklisted and cannot be registered in the state forever. So you're fucked.
That makes no sense.
Makes
Why?
no fucking sense.
It's just some arbitrary thing to
It's
make.
some arbitrary thing.
Somebody gets a job based on that rule.
Because I'm thinking about buying a bike out of state because like sometimes the motorcycle I want is in Tennessee or some shit. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll fly out there and drive back. It'd be awesome.
There's no way that explanation.
No, there's no
is not
reason for that.
obnoxious.
No, it's some neoliberal
You know,
control
someone-
shit.
yeah,
It's just control.
You know, someone knows like the reason they're like, well, because of taxes out of state with California, and then you would just hear, you'd be like, oh, so what?
the only thing that makes
It's a
sense.
bike.
The
I
only
bought a
thing that
bike.
makes sense to me is maybe because engines being, you have to actually break in an engine, and maybe the smog doesn't meet California standards unless the engine is broken in. But the thing is that is like
Smog
19
smog.
engines you don't break in anymore. That's like 1980s.
You can go
1990s
cheat the smog
mentality.
test.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You go see Paco.
Everyone cheats the smog
and fucking
test.
Cesar Chavez. He fucking damn, that was racist.
Whoa.
He fucking
Oh, I thought you
Paco.
John, I was gonna roll with you and be like, John has a guy named Paco down on Caesar.
yeah,
Chavez
you rolled
Avenue
it.
that he sees.
No, but they go down there. They'll replace your catalytic converter with like a fucking PVC pipe and cheat the smog test all fucking day.
No, yeah, man.
Beautiful.
Love those guys. though.
I
That's the other. It's all said with love. Those guys rock.
It's a smash and grab economy.
They
baby.
are great
It's a
dudes.
smash
All
and
they
grab
do is
economy.
steal catalytic
Damn right.
converters and rip it out of your car and just fucking.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
I-
got mine stolen twice.
Dude, you know, have you seen the process and how they do that?
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
they
crazy.
just
It's like
slice
it's
and
easier
take.
to make meth. No, to take the honeycomb inside the catalytic converter and convert it into platinum.
Yeah.
It's insane.
No,
Like, just make
Mexicans.
meth.
Mexicans. They love catalytic converters. If you go to like a Cinco de Mayo barbecue, they're grilling them.
Yeah.
La lengua.
They're like, you want some
Cerveza,
lengua?
you want
Catalytic
Uh,
converter.
Yeah. That's how
Yeah,
they
that
run
shit
those
rocks.
Al Pastor stacks at all the time.
Yeah, it's like a spit. They have a catalytic converter on a spit. They put a pineapple on it in between tortilla.
Yeah. No, but to actually steal the catalytic converter is extremely easy. It's just they take the.
you get
You just chop two parts
Chop,
off
chop.
of it.
There's
and-
like a specialized chain you can use. It looks like a chainsaw chain, but you just like go, voop, voop, voop. It's kind of like what they cut meat with,
Oh, okay.
but it's like a little bit more hardcore. And you just it's meant to cut pipe. It's like a chain that cuts pipe, and you just rip
Yeah,
that
well,
shit out.
yeah.
Richie's had his stolen twice.
You got it stolen twice.
Yeah,
in the
like
past,
within
like,
like 2 months.
2
They
months.
follow
yeah.
you around. They look at you. They go, "This guy's a mark."
Yeah, he's
They
a
watch.
fucking
Well, he
pussy.
has an old Honda too, which is
Yeah.
a
Oh
little
yeah,
target.
My
that's
car's
it.
a target.
You know what's funny is that the bigger the converter is, like if you get like a GMC Yukon or some shit, that's the most money.
You're making like 1,000.
Really?
I think with a regular catalytic converter, you're
It's
making
like
like
300.
300.
Yeah.
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 I'm leaning towards crime at this point in my life.
It's a
If
smash
things
and
hit a
grab
li-
economy.
If gas reaches $7 a gallon, I am committing crime.
oh yeah.
I'm
committing
really
crime.
getting into
Can't
it.
at that point, can't Biden just fucking make an executive order that it can't be that much?
But he's
He's not
trying-
even
He's trying to
alive.
nap. He's like literally.
He's
it's
not
like
even
it's like
alive.
Weekend at Bernie's at the fucking DC. It's just Kamala Harris fucking leaning Biden.
She
up.
doesn't even do anything either.
Yeah.
She's not even around.
She just picks the coolest chucks to wear.
She just wears new Converse every couple weeks. And
Right.
says she's
She's
doing
a whip
something.
of justice, and
Yeah.
God.
I want to die.
Kamala's gonna come
We're living
in
in hell.
with her whip of justice.
We're living in hell. I want to die.
Yeah,
this is horrific.
Her job is just to say we did it every 3 weeks about something.
I want to walk onto the White House lawn and just blow my brains out.
Do you think they're gonna make? Do you think they're gonna make the Omicron virus like a thing? Like, are they gonna try and do?
What
like,
is going on?
It's the
I'm-
Omicron virus.
Africa?
John. Yeah, like they, we're
I'm
supposed
done.
to. We're supposed to
I'm
worry
done.
because Nelson Mandela just died of the Omicron virus.
I have really bad winter allergies, and I thought I caught coronavirus again. And I was literally just.
Oh, I was
every
sick, like,
morning,
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, every morning I was cutting up. We have a lime bush in our backyard, and my temporary roommate grabbed a bunch of limes out of it and just had a bowl. It was really nice. So we had a bunch of fresh limes. And by the way, anything grown in your backyard is a million times better than anything you buy at the grocery store. It's insane.
Yeah, not true.
We have this is horseshit.
All
my
the
buddy has
shit
an
in my backyard
avocado
is full
tree.
of the rats eat them. It's disgusting.
Listen, cocksucker, my buddy's got.
I don't like fruit from people's yards.
He's got
I don't
an
like when they try
avocado
and get
tree.
me to eat
You'll
their
never
fruit.
have better avocado. These avocados, they were juicy and big and fucking.
Yeah.
They tasted like.
But it
butter.
doesn't come in that green net at the grocery store.
Yeah, you know what?
I need it to come in an official bag.
You need a man to come in your ass. Anyways, so
Very good, John. That that wit that we all know you for.
yes. The mixologist.
The only thing you're mixing is cum in your ass.
Shit and cum in your ass.
Cum in your... God.
I was in my underpants eating fried chicken I got from a liquor store in New Orleans. I'm looking at Devin going, mixologists is the only thing they're mixing is shit and cum in their ass.
Like the worst joke ever made.
Anyways, yeah, I was cutting limes out of fear and smelling them because I thought I got coronavirus again because I can't take another brain hit. My brain's fucked now.
Do your brain really get?
I have really bad short-term memory, but I've always been kind of a ditz, so I don't know.
I don't even buy that with you, the coronavirus.
I'm a lug.
You seem
the
the
exact
same person.
Yeah.
Exact
Really?
same person.
Yes.
You reference
I'm scared.
knowledge and history
I'm
very
scared.
quickly,
Exact
like you always
same.
have.
Scared. But I can't count, but I've also been.
Who
I'm
can
also
count?
retarded.
In this economy, it's a smash and grab
I want more
economy. No
whiskey.
need
What's
to
going on?
count.
Just grab.
Yeah,
Tell,
it's
tell the women to bring us whiskey. Tell them to drop it. Oh, you boarded up the Anne Frank hole.
We'll have more after this. Yeah, I boarded it up.
God damn it, dude. Oh, what's up with that fucking? Did LeBron James injure a man?
Yeah, he it was just.
That's crazy. Did you guys talk about that yet?
It wasn't that big a deal.
No, I just hit a guy in the
He was
face.
bleeding.
Yeah,
Yeah, it happens.
that happens.
Like I got so mad.
It's basketball.
People are.
I saw it on a commercial. I was like, "Whoa, Devin will know about this."
You saw it in a commercial?
Not a commercial, like a
Real
highlight.
quick, a highlight. Yeah.
yeah.
No, it wasn't that big of a
That guy
deal.
wanted to fuck him up.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
I love that. Anyone that wants to beat up LeBron's great.
Dave Portnoy was trying to use it as a thing to come at LeBron. If you hate LeBron, it's an easy thing to be like, he should be suspended, which he was.
got
I've
like a
never
little
liked
toe.
LeBron, but it wasn't that big of a deal.
It happens.
He just hit him in the
He's got a
face
teeny tiny toe.
impulsively
Yeah,
and then
this-
apologized
The story was
immediately.
more about the guy freaking out afterward. And
Yeah.
getting
Yeah, he
really
went
upset.
straight up like savage.
He went savage mode. Yeah.
What is that the thing? Is that
Savage.
the
Yeah,
Drake- is that
yeah.
the Drake
Travis
song?
Scott went savage mode at Astroworld.
Travis Scott.
He went sicko mode.
Sicko mode.
He
That
goes,
was it,
so you
sicko
guys
mode.
ready to go sicko mode?
I remember when that song came out, and I walked into Mark's
Sicko
room.
mode.
I walked into Mark's room, and he had a bunch of headbands, like bandanas, on his
Yeah.
desk. And I'm like, would he wear those when he goes sicko mode, Mark? Ah, God.
But yeah, do you think we're gonna are we gonna have to pretend COVID's still a thing? Not that we still don't.
COVID's the new
fucking
terrorism.
masks and
It's new terrorism
mandates,
until they
but-
figure out it's a temporary. They're just like, okay, what terrorism's over. Africa's the new
It is
war
It-
frontier, by the way.
The Omicron is just like a new terrorist group that
Yeah,
we're
so this
they're
is
trying
this
to
is the
scare
in
us with.
between. This is the in between, before they figure out another war we can go into, and
let's
we're gonna
do the
we're gonna
war.
be fighting.
Yeah, I
the war
like the
the war's
wars
gonna be the
better.
war's gonna be in Africa. It's gonna be in sub-Saharan Africa. That's gonna be the new war.
Really?
zone.
What do
Yeah.
we even kill there?
Like proxy war or
No, this is gonna be the real war. It's gonna be in sub-Saharan Africa.
for what?
what do you? Who do we? What? Why?
Niger. It's gonna be us fighting Russia
Whoa.
and China.
Don't.
No, he
Niger.
said he said it right.
Throw his ass out! It's Niger.
It's a Niger.
We sent Michael Richards to Niger.
Michael Richards. No, that's the new.
You think we're gonna go to war with Africa?
No, we're gonna go war with China and Russia in a proxy war in sub-Saharan Africa.
Interesting.
I talked to a guy.
You
I'm not gonna-
talked
I'm
with
not
him?
gonna. Yeah, a guy who was there. I'm not gonna reveal anything else.
Does he work for the CIA?
Yeah. What? Who?
I'm not gonna say who he works
Was
for.
this
But
Alan
I spoke to
Dulles?
a guy who fought ISIS in Niger, and
No, he didn't.
yeah, he did.
ISIS. He didn't fight.
They're everywhere, bud.
ISIS.
Yeah,
Right.
no, China and Russia. Russia's in the CAR, and I've known that for a long time. The Central African Republic. It's
Their acronym is CAR.
car. Yeah.
Pathetic.
So the
badass.
Congo.
That's
got-
already
the
a
Congo,
word,
The Congo got
dipshits.
split into a bunch of different countries.
You don't get to make your cool group called CAR. It's a famous word.
But yeah, we're all gonna fight in like a new Vietnam in Africa. It's gonna be sick.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But there's not a drug that's gonna open us up
If,
like Vietnam when everyone was fucking doing.
no, all
Yeah,
the
like
drugs
a
have been
Frank
invented.
White will
The only
come over
new
there.
drugs are like Chinese synthetic.
No, dude, there'll be
chemicals.
like a new Frank White, and he'll go over there to get the best jankum.
Jank.
No, there is something called khat, which is amazing.
What's that?
It's a I used to chew it in Kenya. It's totally legal there, but it's crazy because
I've
the
heard about
quality
this,
of khat degrades by the hour, which is the problem. You can't really export it.
What
And
is it?
Also, it's a controlled substance. It's a root. It's like
Oh, so it's like safe.
it's like coca. Yeah, it's one of the safest drugs you can honestly take. It's like a coca leaf root. You kind of just like chew the skin off the root and chew it with double bubble in your mouth to get bubble gum.
What does it
Chew
make
the
you feel
root.
like?
It's a amphetamine.
Oh, like
Completely natural amphetamine.
like Adderall or something?
Oh, you get fucked up. You get fucking jacked on that shit. It
Really?
fucking rocks, yeah. So you go to the market, you'll see these dudes in these big ass trucks, and they got just loaded with cotton. They're fucking hauling ass down the road because the quality of it degrades by the hour. So when then you go to these open air markets in Kenya, and they have little clocks on all the fucking like not real working clocks, but like this is when it was picked. And it'll be like 8 o'clock this morning, and love all the clocks, and you get the freshest cotton, and then you go out to bars at night, and you fucking drop that shit. And boba, I think it's shit. They have betel nuts. Betel nuts is another one. You can take a betel nut. It's super bitter. and you drop it in your beer. That's another amphetamine. You drink that shit.
Beetle nut.
Beetle nuts. It makes your teeth red. Anyways, but cot fucking rocks. You just rip it, you chew it with bubble gum, and it's just like a natural.
Is it better than
amphetamine.
cocaine?
No.
Oh.
No, I did coke the other night.
Why?
Really? Because
Don't
everybody's
do
like,
coke nowadays.
Yeah, everybody's like, don't do coke. I'm like, fuck it, dude.
No, that's not.
Fuck it, dude.
Dude, that's badass.
Don't do that.
Fuck it, dude.
That's when you know you're doing.
You know, no, you just
Everyone's
you
saying
just
this.
do.
I said fuck.
No, you do the fucking thing where I only have to run faster than the guy next to me when I'm getting attacked by a bear. You just wait for the guy to do it, and then you wait like.
yeah.
10
John's like, I met
minutes,
this
and then
girl
you
named Kate Quigley. We did coke.
No, I did a couple bumps. It was
comedy
great. I
joke.
did a couple bumps. Had some vodka gingers, and fucking
Where at work?
At work?
with a buddy,
Like just hanging out.
just hanging out at his apartment, talking about shit.
How do you know it's safe coke?
Because he did it and didn't die, and
Interesting.
he'd been doing it all night. It was great. Had a good time.
I've never done coke.
Everyone needs like a
Coke's great.
I won't do it now that everyone's dying.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah, you know what? If I die because I get caught up in some sort of cartel poison war, fuck it. You know.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, fuck it.
That's a weird
You
thought.
don't mean that.
Fuck it.
You're making jokes.
No, not fuck it. No, I don't. Not. I would rather not die because I got
You
caught
don't
up in
wanna
a
die.
cartel poison war. But like,
John
if
doesn't
I
wanna die
die,
for
like
long.
you know, fuck it.
You die.
If he
you
dies,
died
he
This is my
dies.
last year of my 20s. You know what I mean? My sister was telling me today. I thought I was partying too much lately.
You sound like you're on coke right now.
I am on.
Are you on cot?
No, I'm not on cot.
Are you doing Beetlejuice or whatever you just talked about?
No, my sister. I was talking to my sister. I trust my sister's opinion of me over anybody's, basically. And like, I was like, she came to my bar the other night, and she was like sitting there with her fiance, and I was like, yeah, I've been kind of like partying a lot lately and like having a good time. And she was like, I think that's great. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, I'm proud of you. And I was like, cool. And then she was like, because her last year of her 20s was in the middle of the pandemic, and she didn't do anything. And she was like, it sucked. Like, I spent 29 not doing shit. And I'm 29, and she was like, you're having fun. I was like, fuck yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
John-
What is there, a cutoff when you turn 30?
I got to go ahead for my sister to do fucking
Nice.
fentanyl.
You got to
coke.
go ahead.
Nice. John's sister's Demi Lovato.
She's
My
sitting
sister
there.
rocks,
She's
dude.
like, I'm really proud of you. You go.
My sister's a honest, like a.
You back away. You go make a drink for somebody
Like
else.
a-
She turns to her fiance. She's like, he's a fucking loser. He's
What do
throwing
they
his
call
life
them?
away with
Yeah.
drugs.
What do they call girls? Girl boss. My sister's a girl boss.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
She read Tina Fey's Bossy Pants.
Yeah.
And everything
Tina Fey
turned her
wrote a
out.
book. I'd fuck Tina Fey.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Who wouldn't?
It's got dope.
Wasn't what
She
I
got
was
some-
saying. Saying she wrote a.
She's a boss.
She
so
wrote a
your
book-
sister's like Tina Fey. You want to fuck Tina Fey, so you want to.
Interesting.
No.
John, little
Don't get it
Freudian
mixed.
stuff.
Don't get it mixed up. Oops.
So your sister
what are we talking
supports
about
your
next?
drug habit.
Yeah, she doesn't know half the shit I'm getting up to. But I'm having fun. I'm gonna like fucking.
Would
I'm
you ever
gonna
like?
go-
There are so many flaws that you're just blowing through, but it's like fine. Just keep
Oh,
so
dude,
many
I can't.
holes,
I can't
mean.
wait till Wednesday. I'm gonna fucking. When
What's
I'm
going
at
on
tracks,
Wednesday? You're
oh,
like,
I'm
John's
going
like,
to
dude, Wednesday I'm
tracks.
fucking my sister, dude.
No, Wednesday I'm going to tracks, and then I found there's a brewery next door. I'm gonna fucking start sneaking over to the brewery after work and fucking trying to get the people at work there to come into my bar.
hit us up.
Yeah, come into my. That bar's way looser. Give me like a few more weeks.
Yeah.
They're very nice people.
I love the.
I
gang hand.
love it.
I love
John's
the
like,
flamboyant hand coming out. Give me. It is.
John's
way
like,
too- give
that
me a
bar
few
is gonna be
more weeks.
fabulous.
Get yours. I'm
John
gonna
and
go
I
to
have been
the
watching.
Yeah.
John and I watch a lot of Queer Eye.
Yeah,
Dude, we love Queer Eye.
We love
yeah, you
Queer Eye.
femboys watching some queer. Eye.
We love
yeah,
the
well,
Fab Five.
the sissy hypnosis.
The
work.
sissy hypnosis is working
Queer Eye.
on me.
Yeah, you're attracted.
No,
Who
it's
are
a
you
fun
attracted
show.
to,
I think I'm
Jonathan?
starting a podcast. I'm going to start a T-shirt company. I'm going to do some crazy.
John and I
shit.
have a theory
yeah,
that that at the end
Put
of
pride on a hoodie.
we have a theory that at the end of every Queer Eye episode they make they go
They call paying
okay,
the
this is
toll."
all yours if you fuck us.
No. They fix the guy's life, right? He's like some like the best episode is a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, that's
Stand-up
sad.
comedian that fix. So they fix his life. They redo his parents' basement, and they fucking like Bobby's there, and they're all crowded around him, and he's like crying. He's like, "Thank you guys for all your help," and then they're like, "It's time to pay the toll, honey." Like
Time
Jonathan's
to
like,
pay the toll, honey.
and they all just viciously gang fuck him.
It's also amazing whenever they go to like some black people like in
Oh, the
like
code
down
switching's
home black
wild.
people, they code switch, and like there's always like they set up a boxing gym for this one black dude, and like everything was like Fresh Prince of Bel Air like graffiti.
on like bubble
Like you
print
could tell
graffiti.
they just don't know how to act. They're like
funky fresh.
They're like, okay, Jamal, we turned your home into an Escalade.
That was the crazy thing is we were hanging out with my friend Jacqueline last night, and she was over and she was pointing out like how much disdain these people have for poor people, like all the fucking Queer Eye guys.
Yeah, they don't
I mean,
care
it really kind of it makes sense. It is a great show,
There-
though. I can't
What was
wait for
the
the
joke
new
we
season's
had?
coming out New Year's.
What was the joke we had? Where it was like James Baldwin in the Fab Five.
James Baldwin's
He's like,
in the
I am Nacho Negro, and that outfit is hideous.
It's whenever they go to black neighborhoods. Oh my God, the barbecue woman episode.
Yeah, when they're helping those two black
They
ladies that do
replaced that
barbecue.
woman's teeth, which is expensive as fuck.
Oh,
Like,
they
got
spend
money.
lots of money.
They
They
spend a fuck
do a
ton of
lot for these people.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Apparently, a lot of them have AIDS.
One of them has
Casually.
AIDS.
Yeah.
Isn't there a black dude in the group, the Queer Eye group?
Yeah, he's
He's the one with AIDS.
Okay.
Reggie goes, okay.
He's still fucked up with the Fresh Prince. He doesn't know how to get.
No.
No, he code
straight.
switches. He code switches
switches
from
too.
gay,
To a
gay
white.
to like black dude. He'll code switch. He'll be like,
Really?
yeah, he can be like, yeah, like my daughter, like me, because he's got a daughter. He'll be like, yeah, my daughter.
Yeah, he'll be like, he turns into Schoolboy Q.
He
out of
turns into a
nowhere.
straight
He's like,
man,
he's like, just doing it for my daughter.
Yeah, he.
And then he goes back to like, oh my god.
Yeah, and he always wears these LA hats. And I mean, honestly, if Karama walked through the door right now, Karama walked
John
through the door
knows all
right
their
now,
names.
If Karama walked through the door right now, I'd be thrilled.
Oh, I love those guys. Imagine
But,
if what they would turn this room into.
Yeah.
You should get queer-eyed. I'm gonna
love
queer-eye
it.
your
I'd
ass.
love to get queer-eyed.
Anthony's gonna teach you how to make poke and then
That
come
guy
in your mouth.
also sucks. He's always trying to show like blue collar people how to make scallops every night.
Yeah, it's retarded.
It's like hilarious.
So it's like you have to tap into your roots.
He's
and
like,
you're-
listen,
you're-
Jim Bob.
He's like,
have
you're-
you ever heard of Chilean sea bass?
It's
I think
insane.
it's very feasible for you to make for the family every night.
Well,
they live in
also,
like a
he's,
trailer.
like, there's episodes where he's like teaching women who obviously know how to fucking cook. Like these two women who ran a barbecue joint. It's like they don't need. They can. If I went over their house now and was like, cook me something, they'd make me the dopest shit I've ever had in my life.
Right.
And like he's like teaching them how
Like,
to
have
do.
you heard of Israeli couscous?
no,
Yeah,
she's like
it's
he's like
retarded.
ruining two black women that know how they make every meal they make is amazing, and he's like trying to teach them how to make like quinoa and like
insane.
boring salmon.
Right.
And they're like,
I do
yeah,
like
yeah,
Bobby, though.
We know
Bobby's
how to
a
we
make
know we're
good
gonna.
food.
Yeah, we'd rather die at 50.
Tan's hot. I'd fuck Tan.
Tan?
Yeah, Tan has like female micro emotions.
Tan's the Arab one, right? Or the Indian
Pakistani.
one? Pakistani.
British Pakistani.
Yeah, he's like the
guy, I think.
Kumail of the crew.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jonathan.
You never watch?
Is he slender?
You never watch Queer Eye?
Yeah.
How about
he's
somebody?
old.
I
He's
really
twink.
just remember Jonathan. He's the front man.
Jonathan's the front man.
Yeah, the guy that looks like he runs the fucking sledgehammer thing at the
Yes.
carnival. Yeah. The stupid mustache.
Yeah.
There's a couple episodes where he shaved it.
Yeah. He is super gay, that guy.
Yeah, he's
That
like,
guy's
that's-
the
he's
gayest
What are the
stood
levels
out.
of that? Like, what makes you that?
He's like,
Like, is it the harder you get fucked, the more, like, like, I don't. That sounds ignorant.
rough?
let's just be silent right now so Devin feels
Should I just dig
uncomfortable.
myself a hole?
Yeah.
Just finish your thought, buddy.
My thought is, honestly, why are there so many different levels to gays? There, why is Jonathan so much gayer than the rest of them? And what does that even mean, gayer? Everyone's having gay sex. They're all gay. Am I right? You ever think about it? These words,
Just to make you
these words. No, you motherfuckers.
John, Devin, these are good questions. Continue.
Continue, Dev.
Answer
Keep
answer
it.
some of your questions. What do you think?
What do
the
you
answer
think it is, Dev?
I think it's because they're getting all fucked. I think they're getting all butt fucked all hard.
You sound like a preacher.
It's Joel Osteen. He sold out the fucking. He sells out Cowboy Stadium, and that's him on stage. He's like, because they're getting all fucked. Like 20,000 people.
Why has God left these men more than other men? It's because they're getting all fucked.
That's what he says. He yells that.
They have a new spirit within them, a feminine spirit, an evil darkness.
But what are the levels of gay? I don't get it.
Well, I think when non-binary and like transgender became more of a thing, like I think you could just dive into being gayer and gayer. Like Jonathan wears skirts and shit, you know.
But what is the difference between? I know a ton of gay people that are like, they just.
I don't know.
act
I'm not
like
gay.
You like they're
Right.
just guys, but they're gay. They're gay. They go the full mile. It's you have to be ballsy to fuck a man in the ass. That is gross. So you have to. It's the love of the game.
Yeah.
You have to really be gay.
Well, I heard
to be gay,
actually,
you have to be gay.
I heard actually the majority of them are bottoms. Like there's a top shortage.
Yeah, there is.
Why? Because that's like more alpha or what?
Because
I don't get
I have a feeling getting fucked in your butt probably feels better than fucking a
Probably
butt.
does.
Yeah.
I'd love it.
Yeah.
Also, you had the amount of things you have to go to. They got to fast. Like,
I don't think any of them
That's
do
some.
that.
Do
I think
they
that's
always have to
bullshit.
fast?
My-
Gay guys have
Gay-
sex
gay
after
d-
dinner.
No, a gay dude I work with said when he's dating, when you're dating.
Oh,
and
that guy we
single,
talked to at the bar.
Yeah, you pretty much don't eat all day. Like if you know you have a date, you don't eat all day.
Yeah, I'd be shitting all over a cock if I was a gay guy. I'd be going to Rick's. I'd be getting the huevos rancheros and getting fucked in the ass. You know, this is what you signed up for. Bud.
Yeah, I would like.
my dingleberries.
I would make it
like little bobas of.
I'd
cum
make it
and
really
shit.
messy. Yeah, I'd eat like 5 eggs and drink a bunch of half and half right before I go get.
Do you think there's gay dudes that are into a dirtier asshole?
Fuck yeah,
like I
there
want
are.
it to be all shitty. Like eat that big burrito
Probably.
before you come.
I didn't realize I was into more of a dirty pussy until I was really attracted to the woman. Like the mustier it is, it's nicer.
Dirty in what sense?
Like
Smelly?
when I go down there, it's like
that real like hairy smell.
not hairy smell, just like sweaty, fucking good.
I heard women
I'm really
that
attracted to them. I
smoke
just want to smell
cigarettes
their
have
shit.
stinky pussies.
Yeah, I
that
don't
a
know.
thing?
I don't know.
I don't
What do you
know.
think? Seriously, what is the difference between the gay guy that's like, ha,
I've-
like
I've-
that
I've-
guy,
I've-
and why are they like that? Like,
Devin,
when did that
I look
come
to
about?
I look to you for my answers.
It's a question. I
Do
really
I
have
look like
never.
a fucking guy who can answer this question?
Oh yeah, you're kind of gay.
Yeah, I'm a gay. Yeah, yeah. I
John's
don't
like,
know.
let me tell you the difference.
I'm like the beginning of gay, and like the
John
rest
said he
of them-
tongued a guy like a couple nights ago.
Oh, my best friend Shavo.
Oh right,
While
Sean's
you-
got a
while
huge
you were
cock,
doing
apparently.
coke?
No, I was honestly not drunk at all.
Is
He
that
just
why
kept
you're
coming
doing
up to me
coke?
and I
I
kept
think
licking him.
I think you're trying to blow your way into
Coke
a
is
gay
a- Coke-
I kept
experience.
licking him. No,
Coke
I'm
is a
just I'm
gateway.
past the age where I'm past the time where I'm like making out with your buddies is fun.
Yeah, but
Who gives
that
a fuck?
doing coke, that's what.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Making out with your homies, it's fun. I'll
Yeah,
make out with
yeah.
you right now.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's funny. It's
It's
cute.
a lot of fun.
It's funny. It's cute. You get to make out with somebody.
I'm
Interesting.
I gotta be
Shavo's
honest.
hot, you know?
I got this wave of just uncomfortability.
Chavo
right now.
has.
Not because I might make out with you.
I don't know. Maybe it's homophobia. I was just
It
like,
is.
Shop, yeah,
Open yourselves
Richie,
up to me.
Let's be silent. Let's let Richie bury himself here. You psychopath.
No,
It's not gonna work now because you can't do the
I
bit
know,
twice. You're
yeah,
done.
I know.
Um,
I'm just being honest. and
Chavo
you're trying to
is-
hurt me for it.
Chavo
You're
has-
you're asking
Chavo has a
toxic-
huge hog.
He has a huge dick,
has a
right?
huge hog.
To the point where
He's
it's
a
been a
good-looking
detriment
man.
to his life because it like almost.
What are you doing
takes
trying to
blood
fucking
from his
throw
head and he
throw
can't-
my buddy's
he can't
problems
think.
into your bullshit?
It's a joke. Isn't he insane? Why
Devin's
wouldn't he
grasping
be
for
for this?
straws
I
right
love
now.
Chavo.
Shava's great. I don't know what's going on with his cock. I mean, yeah, I guess he had
Yes,
problems.
you do.
But he had a big
Imagine
old
being
dick.
like, dude, let's not talk about his giant hug.
Yeah, he's got a big. Apparently, the bigger your hog is, the harder it is to get hard because there's more blood involved.
Just
you know?
fucking that's
Right.
cool. But
Big dick. It's like complaining about having too much money. I mean, nobody cares.
Yeah,
Poor you.
yeah,
John
yeah.
Hamm said the same thing. Like everyone keeps talking about my
Yeah.
dick. Nobody gives a shit.
yeah.
Right. Well, say the
John
same
Hamm's
thing.
just
to
trying to
Chavo.
fucking be in a comedy.
Point is, I
know,
made out
yeah.
with the guy. I love him.
Did you
We've known
grab
each
it?
other.
Did you grab his dick?
How long do
No,
you
I've
make
grabbed his
out
penis a
and
bunch
it's
of
not
times.
gay? I don't get
We didn't
this.
make out. We just kept like he kept coming in. I kept licking him. I just kept licking him, licking his
Interesting.
tongue. He kept licking tongues. He had a wet tongue.
Oh, I mean, what? Yeah, of course.
Wait, so you just did the like.
Well, he was also trying to impress Jacqueline, who he wanted to fuck. No, it's
okay.
fine.
This is so progressive.
I'm the most progressive guy
All
you
this
guys
is
know.
so progressive.
The funny thing is like it's like I don't give a fuck anymore. I just don't give a fuck anymore.
That's
Yeah.
I
beautiful.
don't give a fuck about anything, any ideology that's trying to tell me, any gatekeeping, anyone who's trying to tell me to do this or
Yeah.
do that,
Yeah.
or you
Right.
can't say this or you can't say that.
Right.
I'm going to make out with my best friend. I'm going to hang out with anybody I want to fucking hang out with. I'm going to fucking accept anyone, really, because I don't give a shit anymore. I don't give a shit what you think you
Exactly.
are, who you fuck, or what you do.
Exactly.
I just don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Just leave me the fuck alone and let me fucking hang out and just make jokes and just
Yep.
fucking leave me alone. I don't care. And if you know what, I'll kill myself. I'll fucking.
Yeah, no, totally. Keep
Yeah,
going.
no, I will
John,
fucking-
John, keep going.
Oh, you're doing it again. It's not working. No, I'm killing.
I'm
you
not
right
doing
now.
that again.
I hope so.
killing you right now.
I hope someone's listening. Just like, yeah, dude, yeah, like fucking John.
I'll-
Like, yeah,
No, that's
dude,
what I'm
he's speaking to me right now.
yeah,
man.
but they
Yeah,
think he's
no.
talking about the Jews.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Jews. No,
I am not
I don't
listening
give a
to
shit.
any more ideology. No one's gonna tell me how to live.
It was
Done.
not that many people.
I'm literally
More
I'm
like
literally-
1 million.
I'm like the sexual. What's that mountain man we talked to?
What is the living man?
Living man. I'm the sexual living man. That's what I am.
The
right now.
living man.
I am the living man. I
I do
will
not
fuck
live
butts.
by any ideology.
I do not live by any. I
I like to peck my friends at the bar and do
Yes.
cocaine.
do cocaine and infect my friends at the bar and call my other friends gay.
Richie, what was the thing we
I
were
am
talking
the
about
living
earlier?
What?
We wrote it down on. We were.
I mean, we saw Come On, Come On. I mean, what do you? Which time?
Oh
what,
no. Yeah,
what
How
thing?
much time do we do? Out of curiosity, I just
What,
want to
what are
know.
you talking about?
Because that's felt like eons.
You were like, "What's the thing we were talking about earlier?" The best.
damn, we're killing it.
I mean, we wrote down the French.
You guys wrote down
Dictionary-
topics.
French
I'm gonna
dictionary
slap that
thing?
phone out of your fucking hand. We're
We've always
homies,
written
dude.
down
Yeah, this is
topics.
lame.
French
we never
what?
have topics. We do it off the top.
The Virgil dying. Like what?
Oh, I don't know. No, that's the thing I want to talk about.
Virgil?
This guy, Virgil Abloh, died. This
Yeah, you should
designer
know
for
it.
hip hop.
I don't give a fuck about
Well, you're
him.
gay. You
For
should
Louis-
know
I don't
about
give a
it.
shit. For Louis
Shit
Vuitton.
about-
It wasn't
Who gives a
hip-hop.
fuck? I've never owned any Louis
No, he was
Vuitton in my
involved
life.
in the hip hop community and shit.
Well, West Side
gives a
Gun liked
shit?
him, but no,
Shut
he's
up.
a famous designer. He's like
Shut
Tom
up.
Ford
He
level.
was all rappers liked his
Fuck,
shit.
fuck these people.
I know, but he's not a hip hop.
He probably
designer.
He's probably check
He
the
was
fucking,
black. He's in hip hop.
Check the Epstein Black book. He's probably. Oh, better one? Did you guys hear the Ghislaine Maxwell fucking trial will not be? It's got a media gag order on it.
They can't be televised because it's federal,
Nothing.
right?
Nothing. Fuck, they should. Is it?
They
federal?
They don't televise federal shit.
Oh, that's normal.
They also can't televise it because they're fucking knockers. They're
gonna-
huge, and
I
everyone
know,
would be
everyone's
coming all over their TVs.
Look.
Have you seen Ghislaine's titties?
Show me
I
your
know, they're
titties.
awesome. Oh, they're great knockers.
Look them up, Devin.
Ghislaine Maxwell tits on YouTube.
She breaks silence.
She
No,
could
no, no.
definitely make
Have
one
you
of
seen
those
this
videos
photo?
with like the sports bra but no face.
Damn, he knows exactly how to spell Ghislaine, which is fucking crazy to me.
Where's this? There's one photo that's fucking
what's her in a
tremendous.
bikini?
She's like sitting and shit.
God, I'd let her be my handler. You know what I mean? Let's see.
Look at those fakers, baby.
Look up Ghislaine Maxwell hot. Just look up hot. That's the
Hot?
best way to get. That's the best way to get.
Ghislaine Maxwell hot.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, the
one that's all
bikini
over
one.
Twitter, but
What's
I
that?
can't find it. Let's go to Twitter for it.
Got a Twitter.
But yeah, no, that guy Virgil Abloh, Abloh, he died of cancer. He didn't tell anybody about it, just like Chadwick did.
How did he not tell anybody if he died of
And
cancer?
what is
That's like
with
normal.
that's what I want to understand. What's going on with nobody telling everybody they have cancer? Like that would be the first thing I would say to people if I found out I have
People
cancer.
told
I
a bunch of
want
people he had cancer.
the sympathy.
Also, who gives a fuck about this person?
I could be at John. He designed shirts. Okay,
Clothing.
John.
all right?
Okay, and the man designed pants.
He made people look
Find
beautiful.
the titty photo.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Get off this topic of the man who
Tits.
died that
But
I don't care
if
about.
I had dude, I would show up at people's funerals and I'd tell them I would tell everybody I have
Yeah.
cancer.
That's because you're an egomaniac.
You're damn right I am. That's a decent tit
I'd start
shot put by
I'd start
Ghislaine.
She's
calling
got like
favors.
D's, you know.
Where is
whatever.
this famous one? She's got big old knockers.
She's like lying. She's like lying back a little bit.
Ghislaine Maxwell. Hot. God damn it, Twitter. Enough of your censorship.
Oh, she is beautiful. Look at her.
She's
younger. She's a wait. What's
Whoa,
that?
what was that? Was that Hunter Biden
Oh, Hunter Biden's
getting blown by her? I don't know what's going on.
Hunter Biden's always.
I don't
doing
know what's
cool-ass
real.
Shit.
I,
Man.
I know.
Hunter Biden kicks
Hunter
ass.
Biden's the shit, man. He should be president. Fuck this.
He should be president.
Hunter Biden's like, you know.
Oh my God, busty. Ghislaine Maxwell, busty.
Wait, this is
What is
your
that?
This is your old porno.
Nothing.
Mind.
God damn it. Ghislaine Maxwell, black.
Do you think,
I don't know. I can't find it. She had a great shot though.
She had a, you know, she's an attractive woman. She's honestly my type.
See
That's
this
the thing.
this photo. This is the photo of Bill Clinton literally getting a massage by one of the sex trafficking slaves.
Who's taking
in a,
these
in a, in a,
photos
in
on
a,
these
in a,
Kodak
in a
cameras?
airport? In an airport, just getting
gonna take 'em
fucking
out, dude.
massaged.
No, I won't extrapolate on that.
What?
What'd you say? You're gonna?
Nothing. I'm not gonna say anything.
on what?
No, don't worry about it.
I don't know. I can't find the fucking photo, but her tits were huge, and I hope she.
had, like,
I hope
D's
she
double
wins her.
D's.
They're
case.
getting shadow banned.
She had dice tits.
She's a
That's the thing.
victim. She's nothing but a victim in this day and age.
Well, you know, I hope she's the first victim of the Packer guy, the Tuck My Packer guy, in prison. God. Well, I think we kind of burnt a little. We burned a little quick. You know.
No,
kinda
we're
tired
okay.
now.
We don't need to talk about how it's going.
How it's going.
It's going great.
Sorry, I had like 3 shots of fucking Woodford Reserve.
It's fine. We'll have some more after this.
There's like very little left in this.
You off to? I have more.
I have a 9 a.m. fucking meeting at my
You'll
job.
get
but
hammered.
I'll show
You wake
there
up in the
fucking
morning.
hungover.
You
I
show
don't
up
give a fuck.
It's a
hungover.
meeting.
You're
I'm
supposed.
at a restaurant.
Honestly, I should show up with a pack of cigarettes rolled up in my fucking sleeve.
You're
with a
supposed to be
bandana on.
hungover at
Fuck
work.
yeah, dude.
Just fucking.
Work-
I crash into the building playing White Snake. Like fucking.
Work is where you're supposed to be hungover.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna fucking show up.
Do you think I could get a job there, like a dishwasher or something?
What? Yeah, you can
You
absolutely.
want to be
get
a
job there.
dishwasher?
Have you ever been in the
I
service
don't like
industry?
dealing with people. I like sitting in the back. I want to listen to a podcast.
You're gonna have to deal with people. You want a job? Bud?
Why do I have to deal with people? I'm a
'Cause
dishwasher. I want to deal with dishes.
First of all, you'd be great at dealing.
I'm
with
a
people.
man of the dish. I love dishes.
Do you want a job?
Not yet.
You bum.
Richie and
How
I
about I
might.
lead that with? Do you want a job? You fucking.
Richie
bum.
and I might get jobs working for a mobster.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys need
We
to
might be
stop
ma-
this
we might
and
be
just get a
making some
normal
runs.
job. I make like $70,000 a year right
All right,
now.
cokehead. Don't tell us how to
Okay, yeah,
live
yeah,
our
yeah.
I do a couple
lives.
bumps,
Hey,
fucko.
Hey, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, hey, Mac Miller, don't tell us how to fucking
Yeah,
live our
I
lives,
know.
all
I will
right?
leave this podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know you're doing great.
Yeah.
I'm doing
You're-
real good
Just
right
go
now.
ahead, keep exploring your sexuality
I
and,
love
and
it.
doing drugs,
Yeah,
all right? And
I will.
Leave the mob
I'm having
decisions to
fun,
us.
dude. I'm having fucking
I'm glad.
fun,
I'm glad.
dude.
Yeah, dude, I just don't give a fuck.
Not getting laid,
Dude,
though.
you don't care about any
I
ideology
need to eat
anymore.
some
You just don't give a fuck. No one's going to tell you what to do.
No one's
I
gonna tell me
fucking lo-
anything.
Have you
Fuck
eaten
yeah.
somebody's
dude.
ass?
Fuck
Oh,
yeah, dude.
fuck yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's full of shit, right?
No.
You clean it.
You clean it? Like you wipe it for them?
Well,
Or do they
actually,
do it?
I've never done
What do
it,
you do?
but-
I don't get it. You like bring,
Actually, I
It's
did
just a
one time.
stretchy little butthole.
you
that
bring
put
wipes.
your tongue in. It's
You bring
nice.
wipes.
Well, yeah, I think
It's
a
a
lot
little
of people,
salty.
I
It's
think the
nice.
move that people spit on it first.
No, I don't do that. I just tongue that ass.
Well, don't you like bring spit to the
No,
forefront
you
of your
stretch it.
mouth?
Or you stretch it out with your tongue. It's fucking great. It's real tight. It feels cool.
Why are you looking at me so serious?
Because
John-
what do you guys have to fucking?
No, I'm just.
John's like, it's cool. Everyone out there says it's cool. They're all talking about eating ass, and I come here, and you guys don't think it's hip.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is that?
So they got a dishwasher opening.
No, you would get fucked up by all the dishwashers.
You're gonna have to
the
clean-
Dishwashers would fucking.
You can
hate
clean some buttholes.
I
but
was
you
about to
can-
fight a dishwasher the other night
Why? Because they're all.
because this motherfucker wasn't. He clocked out when he wasn't supposed to clock out, and he had dishes to do. And
Well,
some
that's
of those
the
dishes.
thing.
And when he didn't do his dishes, it was my job now.
That's
to
the
do
thing. Like
dishes.
I'm kind of like
And you know
one
what?
of the
If
real
I'd
ones.
done it, like if I'd done this 4 or 5 times, you got to get the dishes in before. You got to get the dishes in a certain time before they close. I hate service industry bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking lame.
Well, that's the
It
thing. Why
doesn't
I'd be a
matter.
dishwasher because they're the real ones.
But this motherfucker,
Yeah.
Like
standing
me.
there going, I clocked out, I can't do the dishes, and I respect that, number one. But if I'd done this a bunch of times, I would understand. This is the first time I did it.
Because
and
he's a gangster.
I've been trying to be friends with this guy for a long time.
Oh, you've been working there for like a week.
Yeah, a long time.
no,
John's like,
it's
it's
been like
been
a month
at
and a
least
half.
100 hours.
Like a month and a half.
You bump into him every once in a while. You're like, I've been
I go back there, I
trying
make
so
jokes
hard.
that they
I make
appreciate.
jokes. You're like, hey, Medicone.
Any Mexican you work with, you just say you're from Michoacan. I think it's the funniest thing ever.
John's like, all the Mexicans at work love me. They call
go-
me Maricon.
They call me Maricon. Oh, dude, it was so funny at my last job. My boss didn't understand Mexicans, and like he didn't understand that Maricon, like you can't just pull that out.
Right.
And like, I made this joke to him that I was like, go back there. I went back one day because I was cool with them, and they were like, "Where are you from? Where are you?" Every day I'd go back there. I'd say I was from a different Mexican place. I'd be like, "I'm from Chiapas. I'm from Michoacan," like all this shit, and they would always laugh and they call me Michoacano. And like one day they asked me like, "Where are you from?" And I was like, Rio del Maricon, which is just like river of faggots. And they all busted up, and like my boss came back and like he like pointed at me, he was like, Maricon, and they got pissed. They're like, what?
Yeah.
They're like, that's not funny. You can't call this guy that. Like, we're not on the level of you.
Whoa.
Like, they're
Right,
wrong
right.
with me. And like they were silent. And he got like really nervous and like left. But yeah. Yeah, you got to get cool. The more coke they do,
Then
the
he went in
cooler
his
they
office
are.
and
That's
called
the thing.
ICE.
The more coke, the more coke,
He was like,
the
you're all
back of the
fired.
house.
Laugh at my jokes.
Yeah.
New crew.
No, this dude was like 20, 25. No, the more coke the back of house people do, usually the cooler
Yeah.
they are, the nicer they are. These guys don't do that much coke. They talk about it a lot. I hear perico every fucking 2 seconds, but they're not doing it.
Perico means coke.
Yeah, perico.
You're really ingratiating yourself in the coke world.
You're a man of the people, John.
I am. I'm a man
Yeah.
of the people.
sick, dude.
You don't think
Oh.
I don't think I you don't you
Bring
think,
me whiskey. I need whiskey.
We'll drink it a little bit.
Here,
bro.
you can have this one. Let me get one more sip.
Get a little
You
sip.
can have
You
that
don't
one.
think I'll
down
be
that
able
shit.
to? I just don't see myself talking to people.
You would love it, Devin. You fucking loser. All you would do is eat that. You'd look forward to going to work every day, so you could
that's
have
like-
another audience.
That's like the cool guy thing. You'd think that like I can't talk to people. You just go to work.
You're great.
You love winning
Every
over
day, one of the
people.
ser-
You-
No, I don't. You
Today
guys
one of the
deal with,
servers
don't you
came
guys
up
deal
to
with
me-
tremendous pieces of shit all the
No,
time?
you
no, only
don't.
bad. If you
No,
suck at your
don't.
job.
If you suck dick, you feel with it. You're fine. You
Yeah,
just walk around. Honestly, it makes you feel good. You're walking around all the time.
Every once in a while, someone's annoying. But
Yeah.
I'll also say, like, in a lot of those situations, like, yeah, I fucked something up. Like, You have a
Honestly,
lot-
the funny
you
thing
have a
is
lot of
actually
tables and-
they've done like studies. If you mess up, but then
I've
fix the
said this like a
problem.
million times.
Oh, you've said this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come back. So like today, this dude, I
fix
noticed.
it well, they're more
one
likely
of the
to come back.
bartenders accidentally. We have a drink that's very similar to an old fashioned, and one of the bartenders actually accidentally made an old fashioned. So you either wait around for somebody to order an old fashioned, then you give them that old fashioned. But usually those drinks are dead after a couple minutes.
Right.
The ice melts.
Dead drink.
I noticed. Yeah, exactly. So
I
I noticed.
know that game.
Died
I
on the
noticed
vine.
this dude, the head on.
We
his
talk
beer,
about that in the back.
The head on it. The head
Me
on
and the
his
real
beer.
guys.
They're always killing drinks.
The head on his beer was a little bit too big because the woman the server who gave it to him just didn't know how to pour beer. So like I saw that and it kind of annoyed me at first because I was like, oh, it's fucking suck if I got that beer and the head was like fucking 2 inches large. And then the bartender fucked up his drink, so I just looked at him and said, hey, the head on your beer was too big. Here's a free old fashioned, which is hilarious because like that's like a $14 drink.
Right.
This guy's getting it for the head on his beer is a little bit too large, and he was like super surprised. That guy's gonna come back to that restaurant whenever. Yeah, he does like again. He's like you're just basically for $14 you could buy this guy's loyalty essentially.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. I still
I knew-
feel like I'd be.
You would fucking destroy it, dude. What are you talking about?
You would kill it.
You would kill it. You'd
Devin.
love it. You'd be talking to people. You'd be meeting people all the time.
Do you guys
I
think I
would-
should pursue
I
waiting?
would love to see Devin become the guy who won't shut up about his tables of the day.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he
Devin
comes
would
and
be
he's
that
like, Oh my
guy.
god! So I had this table. You won't believe it.
You go back to
They-
the dish pit, and he's just standing
Yeah.
there in fucking 3 inches of water, just not shutting the fuck up.
You know, I would, but
Dude,
I just.
table 4 is such
I don't-
fucking cunts.
I don't
Yeah.
think anyone would let me wait tables because I just don't have enough experience yet.
The only thing you'd wait on is dick.
The only thing you're
gonna wait on is that
is
gallon of cum.
cock and balls.
Yeah.
No, I mean Devin, like,
I remember one time I worked at the bread when I worked delivery for the bread place. Some guy came in the early morning because I didn't deliver him as much bread as he wanted because we ran out, and he was like, "Hey, we were supposed to get like 9 baguettes, we only got 2," and I was like, "Yeah, sorry, we ran out," and he was like, "Oh, well." Like waiting for like a customer service thing.
no,
and I
that's
was like-
exactly how you deal with.
and then I was
situations
just like,
that.
"We ran out,"
No, that's how you
Yeah,
actually.
that's-
do
and
it.
then I
that's how you
closed.
do it,
I
yeah.
closed the
That's
door
perfect.
on him.
That's perfect. Yeah.
That's
You're
not
fine.
perfect. I'd get in trouble for that.
No, you
No.
wouldn't.
There was nobody else around. That's the
No,
only
that's
reason I got away
exactly
with
what
it.
We
You're
run out of
supposed to
shit
do.
all the time. There's supply chain issues. We don't have root beer. If somebody's like, I got a root beer and it was flat, and we ran out of root beer. Sorry, bud.
There is supply chain issues. Everyone's stuff is stuck in the middle of the ocean on a fucking fucking boat.
Don't change
wreck.
the
Devin-
subject. You're
Devin's-
gonna get a job.
Devin's saying this
You're gonna be
also-
a man with a job.
Can I work with you?
I can figure something out.
Can we do a thing where you carry me around?
The other
in
place
your
I work
arms?
at, the other place I
And
work there's 2 office buildings. Are switching from remote to in-office work very soon, come the new year. And there's like 3,000 people in each office building. They need servers.
What do
so
you
if
do in the office?
I don't know what the fuck they do. They work for Metrolink. So you just fucking come by and serve for you work 20 hours a week and you make like fucking $30-$40 an hour. Like it's
20
wild.
hours a week. I mean, Jesus Christ.
It's
I'm not
perfect
trying
for
to
you,
fucking
shitbag.
waste my life away.
This guy doesn't get it. He
I'm
doesn't
supposed to
fucking
work
get it.
20 hours a week?
You're on your feet, no breaks for
What are you,
20 hours.
nuts?
And you just fucking.
Why do we bother with this? Kid?
I know you're fucking.
20
I know.
Look
hours
at this welfare
a
queen
week?
just sitting here.
I know.
20 hours.
When's the last time you had a job?
Right before the pandemic.
He's an actor. All right.
Ah, I
Yeah,
forgot
sorry,
about that.
John. Okay.
Ever-
No,
Heard of
what was that
NBC?
job? Okay, what was that job? And be careful because I'm going to judge whether it's a real job or not.
Well, here's the thing. You shouldn't be thinking your life has any meaning or value based on the menial shit
That's
you're
what
doing
bums
throughout
say.
your 20s.
That's exactly what
I
bums
actually,
say.
I'm sorry, John.
No, it's like a pathetic. This is
I
like this
agree
is a
with that.
Don't
classic
defend
thing
him.
that people always
All
do.
these jobs are just to get to the next thing.
I was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
delivery
They
guy.
mean nothing.
Oh, the weed delivery?
Yeah, and then I worked just
Right.
doing Uber on top of it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, that's a real
It's all
job.
nonsense. There's no. You should never have pride in your bullshit.
I don't have any pride in
Unless
my
what
job.
you're doing is
the only
actually
thing I
what
have
you
pri-
love.
only
It's
have pride in
nonsense.
is
I don't
that
want to hear about
moolah.
anyone's fucking how tough their schedule is and what like and they
Right.
look down on
My
anybody else.
my
for not
schedule's
having
very
it.
not
If
tough.
you can get away with not having a bad job, do it.
Right.
It doesn't.
Anyone who can mentally
doesn't mean
deal with
anything.
it.
I'm well
It's a
aware
waste of your
I'm
time.
falling into the service industry trap where
Right.
like I'm gonna be working the same job for like 10 years.
no,
but,
you're
like,
not.
It's
You just you're doing it. You're fine. You have time.
yeah, I'm doing side things where I'm like, okay, let's
I'm kidding.
figure
I'm just
something
saying.
out.
I'm gonna try and get this job for this mobster first, doing odd jobs.
Yeah. Pack
You're
it
gonna
up.
get arrested.
Trying to do wet
You're
work.
gonna get fucking arrested.
do a little
Where
wet
Devin's
work.
gonna be shooting guys in a
Do a
fucking
little,
apartment
do a little
building.
wet work.
Yeah. Making,
Huh.
make
Devin's wanted nothing
making
more.
some runs.
All I've ever wanted to do is be in the mafia.
Yeah.
There's nothing cooler than the mafia.
Yeah. And this guy, Gino, He's the shit.
I just honestly don't think I would even get a job.
You're gonna
as a
get
waiter, 'cause
gang raped at a
I'm
at a
29 and
domino table
I'm 29.
somewhere.
I have no restaurant experience. I've only worked in the back with the cool people, like the Mexicans. and
That's
stuff.
fine. You just say that. Everybody's looking for servers right now. They'll teach you.
Yeah, anyone will hire you.
Anyone
right
will
now.
hire you right now. If you want to get service industry experience, this is the time.
Yeah.
I kind of just
You'll
want to.
never get another
You'll
opportunity.
never get another
like this
opportunity like
in
now where
your
people are
life.
just like, okay, please, fucking okay.
I've always wanted to work in a movie theater, but is that not good?
No, I mean you're making 15.
What are you
an
like?
hour,
17? You're like 14.
I worked
wanna,
at a movie theater when I was like 20.
I want to meet with my girlfriend with my skateboard
Yeah, but it's a
at the
high school
theater.
job.
We all have acne.
Yeah.
I mean the
movie was
Lemley's
that?
shutting down.
Really?
Yeah, me and Jordan were gonna prank call them and put a bid in for the demolition.
I walked around the counter and stole a beer from there last night.
That
Yeah,
rocks.
Richie literally stole.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's sick. I like this crime
The
stuff.
Pasadena
Yeah.
Lemley, Richie literally
I
stole
finally-
a beer.
Shut
from-
the fuck
I've been
up.
talking about stealing on the podcast for a while, and I finally broke the
We
seal
walked-
at the
You
le-
did
at
an
the
intense
Lemley.
thing. You walked
Well,
around the
no one
counter?
was
Yeah,
there.
he
It
walked
was
around the
totally
counter.
empty.
It was dark.
Yeah.
We left the movie early.
mi-
No
middle,
one's there.
'cause-
It's all dark.
Yeah, because they're all
Come on,
taking breaks.
real
Richie
quick,
walks
come
around
on,
the
come
counter and
on,
just
dog
opens.
shit
I worked
movie.
at that theater.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah. I just walked,
Fuck yeah,
walked
dude.
right
I
around.
wanna text
took
Jordan
an
that right
IPA.
now. Good
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
upstairs
Thanks,
right now.
man. I'm really proud of myself. It
Yeah,
jacked
that's
me
sick.
up.
That's I'm
Everyone
texting
should
Jordan.
steal. If you live
Yeah.
in a don't chase state or one of those like
Dude,
under
Guys,
$1,000, if you're in
it's a
California,
smash and grab economy,
steal,
folks.
steal, stop. Don't stop the steal.
Smash and grab.
Steal.
Steal.
Smash and grab.
Smash and grab, buddy.
Out with stop the steal, in with smash and grab.
Really rub it in the face of those libs.
Yes.
This is how those libs want it. Okay, you got it.
Oh, you know what? I
I'm
almost
stealing IPAs.
I almost forgot. On Thanksgiving, I stole rosemary from Erewhon.
Who steals
Yeah.
rosemary?
I just shoved it. Went there to get a burrito.
You shove it up your
The
ass?
breakfast had ended early because of fucking Thanksgiving. And my girl wanted me to get rosemary for the dinner we were making. I stuck it in my pocket.
Oh, dude, anything that gets
Nice.
stick in my pocket.
I'm getting
that's-
on a roll, baby.
Anything I can stick in my pocket that I'm like, I'm not paying that. I just steal
Yeah.
it.
I stole a shirt from Vara or Zara at the Grove.
That's good.
And I thought I got rid of the thing that makes the noise when you leave, but I didn't. And I walked out and the noise went off and everyone looked at me and I ran off.
You ran?
And I ran into like a crowd, like fucking.
No, what you got to do is stop and look.
And then I
confused.
hid.
You
Yeah,
you
stop.
go
You
like-
look confused. You go, what the fuck?
No.
And then you keep walking.
I did. I looked confused and then I started really briskly walking.
Yeah. Another move, you do the confused look and you just yell, you're like, I don't know, I paid, and you just like keep
And if
walking.
anyone ever tries to stop you, you go, no.
Yeah.
The fuck do you think you are? Leave me
did-
the fuck alone. And then you
I-
keep walking.
When I,
And then I went home and I burned the thing off.
nice, very smart.
like-
like
I
like
burned
the,
it
the
off
ink,
with
the
fire,
ink,
the ink thing, yeah.
yeah.
Worked like a charm.
Nice, nice. When I lived in Florida, I would steal from this Publix every day.
I love Publix.
I only
dude.
had enough money.
God, I love
at the
Publix.
time. I was
the
working.
wings are so good.
They are really good, and the sandwiches are
Oh, they're
fantastic too.
fantastic.
And I only had enough money for the sandwich, but I also wanted a Red Bull because I'm like sober at the time. Whatever, that's my big thing. And I could only afford the sandwich, and I'd stick the Red Bull on the mesh like cup holder thing on the outside of my backpack.
Nice.
And my plan every day was like, if they catch me, I'll be like, oh my god, I forgot to pay. And one day the manager follows me out, and he's like, come here, you stole that. And I was like, what? Oh my god, I forgot to pay. And he's like, nope, you stole it. You walked out. And I was like, wait, let me get this straight. You saw it. I saw you standing there. You could have said something. You waited for me to walk out. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Go fuck yourself. And he's like, I'm calling the cops. I was like, call him. You're a piece of shit. Goodbye.
Call him, retard.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are they going to come by for your $3 stolen Red
Yeah.
Bull?
Yeah, exactly. In Florida, they
You
probably
have
would,
no
actually.
power here.
Yeah. But still, also, you waited for me to walk out. You could have just said something.
Did you go back to that Publix every day?
Yeah, and I
Fuck
went. And
yeah,
I went
dude.
back.
And you
Fuck
kept
that guy.
stealing?
No, I had to stop stealing.
I love stealing. One time there was this homeless guy, but he was kind of blind and he had a big bowl out full of all his money. And I went by and I just took all of his money. I ran off. And he couldn't tell he was blind.
Did
He's
you
homeless.
shoot
And
him
he's
in the
missing
head?
a leg and shit. and then
fucking
me and my friends, we drove back later that night
Shot
and we
paintball.
stabbed him to death.
Oh shit!
Because it's a smash and grab economy.
Yeah,
Sicko
dude.
mode.
Dude, that's fucking sick.
Oh man, the golden honey wings at Publix were phenomenal.
Yeah, this is Florida.
God,
stuff.
Sounds like a container store.
Public.
Publix
Publix?
does sound like a container store.
Yes,
but
you're
it's
right, it
honestly the people's bougie grocery store.
Where's Publix
the
again? I've seen
produce at
them.
Publix,
They're all over Florida and the South.
produce at Publix was lovely. Just
Yes.
great produce.
It's good.
Great produce.
Publix is good.
Publix is good.
Everybody likes Publix.
Everybody loves Publix.
Yeah,
Mm.
but
Yeah.
What are you looking up on YouTube?
I don't know. Just Lane Maxwell.
Look up.
Tits is the
Look
last
up.
thing
Hold
I
on.
know.
Wait. Hold on. Let's do a little thing real quick.
What are you looking for?
I'm gonna do a John Boy thing. Hold on. Chinese
Yeah, here we go.
industrial.
It's all cum, China, and
accident.
and sissy hypnosis with
Chinese
you.
industrial accident.
accidents.
Oh, hell
montage.
Montage. All right, we'll leave
Let's
on
leave
this.
on this. Hold on. Oh,
industry accident.
No,
Well, it's 9 minutes. We don't got time for
TikTok
that.
China deadly accidents on job site. Fuck yeah.
It's only 20,000 views though.
Okay,
It's
let's
not like
review
it's
this.
not really a banger.
Tony, let's turn it on.
We don't know that yet. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, it's
I
been
understand.
I wish to
identified.
proceed. Do it.
I understand and wish to proceed. I don't
Yeah.
care how.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Wait,
I
does
like
this
the
play?
soundtrack.
Does this play on the thing?
Yeah.
Over the headphones, you can't see it though. They can't see it, but
Okay, this guy's. Wait,
All right.
screen
I mean,
this.
maybe
What are we
turn the
doing?
music down a little bit.
Oh shit! He just an I-beam just dropped on this guy. He's dead, dude. Oh fuck,
oh, listen to them speak Chinese. Crazy.
dude, this shit's gonna explode. Look at this stuff. No, this is gonna fucking.
Yeah. Okay. There's a
explode.
building on fire.
There's a
A
smoke.
lot of smoke going into
Probably
the air.
2,000
Thick.
feet in the air.
Thick black smoke.
Some guys
And
going,
the building's
"Sure."
about to explode.
Looks like a mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
It's gonna explode.
Love this music.
Here it goes.
Woo!
I love the Mandarin. Wait.
Whoa,
Oh,
what's
wait,
this now?
This is like
Uh-oh.
Avengers music.
Oh my god.
What happened to this man?
Wait, there's
an
a
engine.
guy in
Oh, an
there?
engine melted. That's what it looks
An
like.
engine melted.
Is there a guy inside
Fuck this
there?
shit.
This
Hold
this
on,
video
wait, wait.
sucks.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
This video sucks.
The first one was good. It was
TikTok
a man.
isn't gonna show
Oh shit! These
anything.
guys are gonna fucking. eat
Oh,
it.
these guys.
All
Okay,
right,
these
two guys
there's
in
these construction
cages on
workers in a
cranes.
cage.
Oh god, these poor men. Oh no.
Okay, and they're about
This
to.
is sad. This is retard shit. Hold on, wait, stop it. Get
This
your
is
fucking dumb.
retard.
Get your dumb hand away from this. I need some real stuff.
Why don't you
Live
find-
Leak shut down.
Why
which
don't you find
blows.
Ghislaine Maxwell's tits?
Live Leak
Horrific
shut
work
down?
accident in China. Let's turn that.
When did Live Leak shut down?
Oh, this one's so good. This is like some Animaniacs shit. Watch this shit. This is
Oh,
my
no.
favorite one.
Okay, so these guys are working in like a.
Okay.
What is this?
This is under like, so I guess this is like highly compressed, like
Where are
intensely.
they? Like, explain
Yeah,
to the
describe-
to the
try to
listeners.
This is
describe it
this
best
is
you
a
can
warehouse.
beside it.
I don't know where they are at, but apparently this man is reaching into what looks like a
like a
manhole
manhole
cover.
Yeah.
And there's something on this, but inside here there's just highly compressed gas or something.
And some huge vent.
Now watch what
like ventricular
happens.
Vent.
Now watch what happens to this man, Devin. He's just doing
Okay, so his hand is in the-
He's gonna go home tonight and have
His
fucking-
hands in the manhole cover. He was about to go home tonight and have some
he's gonna
classic
jam-
Chinese meal of
he's gonna
orange
jam
chicken
bean. He's gonna
and
jam bean with his
Beijing
wife.
beef.
He's gonna. and
Everybody in China goes
look
to
at this.
Panda
Look at what
Express.
happens to this fucking guy. Look at
Oh
him go.
no.
Look at this.
His hand.
Boom.
Oh,
Animaniacs.
shit.
He's done.
Oh, he's dead.
He got fired.
Okay, literally fire flew out of the manhole
He got
cover, blew him
propelled.
into the roof, and he's dead.
Boom. He's
Oh
dead.
That
my
is
fucking
in-
god!
He's dead.
Why'd that happen like that?
Because it's China and China rocks,
Jesus
dude.
Christ!
China is just one big
China
Looney Tunes
kicks
fucking
ass.
land.
Holy shit!
China's the coolest place.
I don't know if
let's
we-
do a pod in China, dude.
Dude, in an ultimate American
The
ignorance move,
Teriyaki Boys.
I'm gonna play the Teriyaki Boys to close us out, like they're Chinese.
Okay, I'm gonna do like a.
I wonder if you
I'm
go.
gonna do like I wake up. Get rid of this stuff. Skip this.
I
Skip
can't skip the ads, John.
this. Okay, so
Here we go.
I'm a Chinese. I work at a cement factory.
Yeah.
I work at a cement factory. I through a honeypot program inputted by the CIA. The company I work for has essentially stolen intellectual property from the United States to create very lightweight, durable concrete that's used for foundations for skyscrapers. But the problem is it's a honeypot thing. So actually, this concrete is built for catastrophic failure. It's meant to be catastrophic failure.
Yeah.
I actually grew up in a small village in like Szechuan, but the problem is there's no social mobility in the village. The women have all left. All the women have left and gone to Beijing because because of the
What are
one
you
child the one
Let him
child
go, let him
policy.
keep
Let me
going.
go. The one child policy has essentially made it so that only women have social mobility in mainland China. Turn it up. Turn the music up. So they have only social mobility in China. So I have been getting butt fucked for the first 14 years of my life.
Yeah.
John's in the
I
pocket.
finally
Yeah.
become an illegal immigrant in my own country by moving to a major city like Shanghai. I'm working on this foundation, learning how to lay concrete through this company that stole intellectual property from a fake honeypot corporation set up in Simi Valley that created concrete meant for catastrophic failure. I die one day about 3 months into the project because about 5 tons of concrete falls on me and about 50 men.
Nice.
That's it. Oh,
What about this one? Do you got one for this one?
Okay. I am a Uyghur Muslim living, and I'm living in China. I'm a Uyghur Muslim living in the steppe of,
And you're just
of Western China.
hoping you can get your hands
And-
on some pangolin from a wet market.
I'm not hoping to get my hands on some pangolin for wet market. I'm hoping to be married under the mullah that is in my town, but I can't be married under the mullah because that is illegal. And essentially, I do the marriage in secret.
By the way, I
and-
keep playing music that is not Chinese.
Yeah, it's fine. I do the marriage in secret because whatever. And I'm technically married under my religion, but the government of mainland China doesn't think I'm married. And I impregnate my wife, and about 8 months into the pregnancy, a group of men who show up who aren't doctors give her a forced abortion, which increases her chances of breast cancer by about 80%. Of
course.
She can't carry water anymore
Yeah.
to and from the river to my house.
Yeah.
She's in debilitating pain, and I'm furious every day. So one day I wake up and I slap a cop. I get sent to a re-education vocational training camp, and while there, they execute me and harvest my kidneys that
as
are
they
then
do.
given to a surgery tourist that comes to China to get a new kidney, or some sort of high-ranking member of the Chinese Communist Party. By the way, these kidneys were harvested for me with no anesthesia while I was alive.
Screaming.
Yeah. So I mean, like I was probably anesthesias, and like I was unable to fight back, but nothing that would reduce pain.
And this was all just to cleanse you.
Yeah, and this is let's say $10,000, $20,000 per kidney transplant. This is happening about 500,000 times a year in China. This is like $1 billion industry they have.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, on that note,
Smash and grab economy in China.
smash and grab economy.
Smash
Turn up Keith
and-
Abe, dude. Let's fucking leave
right.
on this shit. Arigato. Arigato. Wait, hold up. Oh, you can feel my pain.
They're just drinking that aloe vera drink.
Yeah.
Asians love aloe vera.
He's got a big watermelon.
Aloe vera.
They love drinking that aloe vera shit.
All right. With that, guys.
Goodbye, folks.
See ya.